Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy week 15. The playoff picture is starting to look right. Shout out to our sponsor, The Better App. Download the app, promo code not broke. Get your free $10 to $200 back on any bet that you lose. All right, fellas, we are getting in the thick of it. Does KC make the playoff run? Do the Lions get in? Are the Bears fraud? So many questions, so many answers. Let's start with Lewis, just because he has that jersey on, just because he's playing my Saints. Panthers are a 2.5 point favorite at New Orleans. The stats are 0-11 as favorites in the last 11 games. 0-11 straight up, 0-11 against the spread, obviously. Lewis, are you wearing that jersey just to mess with me, or are you taking the Panthers?
No, we're taking the Panthers. We're taking the Panthers minus 2.5. We're taking the Panthers money line. Give me Bryce Young. The Saints suck. These are the NFC South champs right here. Give me the Carolina Panthers.
All right. Nico is frozen. All right.
Yeah, he's part of ET right now. Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah. I mean, going into the game, I would have taken the Saints just because they're at home. But I do think Carolina's playing really well. I also think the Saints coming off that big win at Tampa makes them vulnerable. The Saints beat the Panthers at the Panthers the last time they played. You're going to hear this trend a lot because it happened a lot today in a lot of the rematch games. And I like to take that trend. I like to take the revenge factor of it. Mm-hmm. So I probably would be on the Panthers as well, minus the 2.5. Obviously, the Panthers are a better team right now. And I think if they win, they're in the driver's seat to make the playoffs and be that NFC South champion. Yep. So, all right. I'm going to move on to the next game. Bills at Patriots. Bills are a 1.5 point favorite. Over under is 48.5. I'll start off with this one. Again, this is another revenge spot game. The Patriots beat Buffalo at Buffalo. It was a Thursday night game. I remember the Bills were wearing some icy uniforms. This is a tough game. This is actually tough. Patriots are playing really well. Bills are hit or miss. They'll lose to the Houston Texans with David Mills at quarterback, but then they'll beat Joe Burrow and the Bengals, which they should have lost that game in my opinion. So it's a tough game. But again, we keep talking about that revenge factor that these teams have lost at home and now they're playing on the road, and those lines are very short. So I'll probably take the Bills in this game.
Yeah, what about you? Give me the Bills. I think it's a revenge spot, like you said. And I was seeing some crazy stat that the Patriots are pretty bad coming off their bye weeks, even though most teams are opposite of that they come off and they're rested and things like that. The Patriots actually are negative against the spread. So give me the Bills.
All right. Let's move on to your favorite team. Ravens at the Bengals. Ravens are 2.5 point favorite. Over under is 51.5. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, give me the Bengals plus 2.5. Give me the Bengals money line. Bengals win again. Joey Burrow is Lamar Jackson's daddy. Give me Joey B. I think last week he was pissed on the way they ended the game against the Bills. He did everything to win. They lost that game, and it wasn't just defensive, offensive. They had 10, 11 penalties. And there were a lot of false starts, and it was a lot of offensive mess ups. And he was embarrassed by it. So, give me them to win again this week, beating the Ravens twice.
You see, this is a third game that I'm going to talk about where the Bengals beat the Ravens at the Ravens a few weeks ago for Thanksgiving. Now you have a Ravens team that is favorite, even though they lost at home. So these teams, all three of these teams, we got to look at for them, are all road favorites coming off a loss to those teams at home. Um, so just on that revenge system, I would probably be on the Ravens minus the 2.5. It is scary because the Bengals are very good when Joey B's under center. We were talking about this last night, a couple of buddies of mine. I think Joe Burrow, talent wise, is the best quarterback. I think he's better than Mahomes, and I think he's better than Josh Allen. Now, he's never healthy. His O line is always trash. He does have Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, which is nice. But when he's on the field, he is very difficult to stop. It just sucks because he's barely ever on the field. Obviously, you're a fan, so you're biased. But Joe Burrow, top 5 quarterback?
Yeah, top 5. He's on Mount Rushmore. If he was in a different system, he would already have a couple Super Bowl rings.
I don't think it's a system. I think it's him being healthy.
Not system, organization. Organization. I think it's organization. I think the Bengals organization, I'm a Bengals fan, and that organization sucks. They don't pay their players. They don't care about the O-line. Like, I think if he was, like, say, put in Mahomes' spot that he went to the Chiefs, he would have the rings, no doubt.
Yeah.
Because he does it on the Bengals and puts such high numbers and performs so well with one of the worst lines. And we talk about quarterbacks that are in bad situations and like, oh, they have no one to protect them. Like look at Mahomes this season. Oh, that O-line is horrendous. That's why he can't play well. Yeah, Joey Burrow's line is horrendous. The guy still shows out, puts up points, does everything he needs to do to put his team in situations to win. Just the defense fucks it up.
Yeah. And Nico, we're talking about if Joey Burrow, when healthy, is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, without doubt. He's anywhere from 2 to 4 in that like range.
No, it was 1.
I'm asking stupid questions, guy.
Joey Burrow is 1, Patrick Mahomes 2.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow MVP.
Huh?
Joe Burrow's
He's always hurt.
Patrick Mahomes in Cincinnati wouldn't have taken them to a Super Bowl. Like Joey B did, and Joe Burrow.
He did it when Mahomes went to the Super Bowl with the Bucs. He had no. When he lost, yes, he did lose that Super Bowl. He had no offensive line that year. 0.
He can't play with no offensive line. Joe Burrow plays with no offensive line every week.
Got 3 Super Bowls with no offensive line. The first year with the Bucs, last year that they lost, and the year before that when they beat the Niners.
When I said his line is way better than the Bengals line.
Yeah, I agree, but it's still no offensive line.
Mahomes and their defense is way better. Joe Burrow in Kansas City would already have 3 Super Bowl rings.
Jawan Taylor's led the NFL in penalties for the last 3 seasons. I digress. Anyways, what did you guys say about the Saints and Panthers game?
That Joe Burrow's better than Patrick Mahomes.
Okay. Panthers at Saints. We'll regress a little bit. We'll go backwards. Panthers at Saints. Panthers are 2.5 point favorite over under 40. What do you like, Nico?
Panthers.
Okay. Bills at Patriots. Bills are 1.5. Okay. Ravens at Bengals.
Ravens.
All right. So he's contrarian to all 3 picks. Yeah.
Perfect.
So you're taking all 3 road favorites.
That's a statistic, actually. That's why I'm taking it.
Okay, because they're on a revenge spot and they lost to all 3 of those teams.
Shorter than 3, it hits a 65% clip.
There you go, Nico. Now you're talking. All right, let's keep it going. Jets and Jaguars. Jaguars are a 14-point favorite. Over unders 40.
Jets and Jags under 40.
All right.
I don't trust either of those 2 teams.
I'm under on that game as well. Yeah. Jags, Jets, get me under 41.
For sure.
Yeah, I could see that. It's hard for me to fathom the Jaguars beating a team by more than 14. And laying 14 with the Jaguars, if I'm being honest. There's games where they can't score more than 10. So that under looks like a nice play. I would probably take the under too. That's a nice play. All right.
So it hits a 70% clip. So the statistic is, so everyone knows, road divisional favorites after they lost their first matchup at home, and now they're favorites on the road is 22-10, and there's been 32 games of this in the last 10 years. It hits that 69% clip.
You know what?
I mentioned that, but I didn't have the stats to back me up.
So I will be taking all three because at worst I lose one by percentage metric.
I'm gonna actually add to my pick. Give me the Jets plus 14. Tyrod Taylor is him.
I think the under is very safe here, though.
Yeah, so the Jets scored 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, and then all right, here we go. Chargers, Chiefs. Are we gonna continue to lose with the Chiefs? Chiefs are 6-point favorites. I don't even understand how these guys just continue to be crazy.
The crazy part is they opened 4.5, and now it's all the way up to 6
with reverse line movement.
I see that. Yeah, they opened up at 4.5. Over unders 41.5. Nico, I'll start with you.
I'm not gonna gamble on this game.
Why? Patrick Mahomes is daddy.
I know. But give me the Chiefs minus 6. Win out and you're in. The Chargers have a tough schedule. If the Chargers go 1-3, the Chiefs go 4-0, you're in the playoffs. Funny enough. The Chiefs got to win out to make this playoff push, and then also the Chargers have a tough schedule the next couple weeks. I think it's Chiefs, Texans, Cowboys, and somebody else.
Lewis.
So this is what we call reverse line movement. All the money is on the Chargers, and the line still says take the Chiefs instead of the other way around. Instead of it moving toward the Chargers, a smaller spread, it's moving away from the Chargers. Because Patrick Mahomes isn't the best quarterback in the NFL right now, give me the Chargers plus 6.
So as an educational show, shouldn't we be taking the thing that the Chargers go with?
No, the Chargers. Reverse line. So reverse line movement is if all the money is on one team, and Vegas is still pushing for that other team to get money on it.
Because they want people to correct. They want people to take the Chargers.
Correct.
That's why the line is keep growing up.
Oh, you're right, guys. This is not this is I got confused. It's not reverse line movement in this game. Yeah, this one's regular. The line is moving accordingly to the money. The money is on.
You just said all the money's on the Chargers and the money's moving up. That means the money should be moving down. This is reverse line movement.
No,
it is reverse line movement. Your pick is incorrect
because you're so emotionally betting. Guys, don't emotionally bet, please.
Don't emotionally bet. But Patrick Mahomes sucks.
Look, I'm gonna let you figure out your thoughts.
Hold on. Yeah, let me figure it out.
Talk about reverse line movement, and then say what you're supposed to do when it's reverse line movement.
Okay. Listen, hear me out. Forget reverse line movement. Forget emotional betting. Here's the facts. The facts are that the Chiefs are not very good right now. The Chiefs cannot win games. The Chiefs cannot put up points. Their defense is not as great as it's been in the past. The Chargers, on the other hand, are coming off a big win against the Eagles. They should have crushed them. They ended up going into overtime. They forced the Eagles into 6 turnovers, I want to say. I think this is a good spot for the Chiefs. Now, 6 to me is very big. This is probably for me a teaser spot where I bring down the Chiefs to a money line. There's the next game or the next couple games that we're going to talk about. There's another game that I like that I would probably be pairing up the teaser with for my teaser of the day. That's my opinion on this game. And the money is on the Chargers, yet the line is moving away from that. So, Lewis, what are your thoughts on this game?
All right. Fuck it. My whole mind, I just had a conniption. I had what do they call when the light bulb goes off? Yeah, whatever. That right there. I'm not taking the Chiefs. Fuck the Chiefs. Give me the under 41.
There
Okay.
we go.
There we go. That's much better. All right. Oh, wow. Really had to go through it there.
Yeah, I did.
Right.
I saw a reverse line move, and I'm like, I hate the Chiefs so much. I'm still going with the Chargers.
Your boy Pablito, of course.
Look at that. Hey, doesn't matter if I'm lost. You take my picks because we're winning.
Yeah. It makes sense.
That's a deal.
It's all right, bro. Everybody wakes up, different.
Yeah, this 8:30, this 8 a.m. show thing, it doesn't work for me, guys. I was gambling at like 3 in the morning on table tennis in the Czech Republic to then wake up to do a show with you guys.
It's a tough life you live, man.
Oh.
All right. Next 1 o'clock game.
Yeah, another one. Negra, baby. Slam the Ravens, fuck the Bengals. Joey Burrow is your daddy. Let them know.
I will be on the Ravens, Negra. Cardinals at Texans. Big boy spread. -10.5. Texans at home. 42.5 is the over-under. Lewis, we'll start with you.
Yeah, on this one, give me the Cardinals plus 10.5 against Texans.
Nico?
Give me 1 second. You can take it down. I'm just looking something up.
All right, this is one of those spreads that are pretty big. And again, I don't think the Texans can cover these types of spreads. I might be wrong, but I would think Brissett is always keep chugging, keep throwing 50 pass attempts, whatever it is. I want to say last week against the Rams, he had 55 pass attempts. So these guys are going to keep coming. So I could see a backdoor cover, down 17, touchdown at the end, bring it into 10, go for 2 for no reason, lose by 9. So yeah, I lean definitely Cardinals plus 10.5. I think that's 42.5.
I like the under.
Yep. I can't side there with you. Just because the Cardinals defense is really bad.
Unders went 6-8 last week. I mean, overs went 6-8 last week. I know it's not that much, but at the same time, I feel like the Texans, their defense is going to be able to put them in positions to always be in an under game per se.
No, I agree. I think the Texans have the best defense in the league.
Yeah.
But if the Texans go up a couple scores, the Cardinals are going to keep coming, and Brissett's going to be in the shotgun, and Brissett's going to keep throwing. And I just this game in particular, I don't love that under. But that's your play, not mine.
It's a lean. This isn't our play. It's a lean.
Brissett to me is a Temu version of Jameis Winston.
I love it.
Slings it.
Without a care in the world.
He's not fighting for a starting position. He knows he's the backup.
All right, here we go. Lewis's favorite quarterback. The Browns take on the Bears. Bears are 7.5-point favorite. Over under is 38.5. Who did I start with before? All right, Nico, on you.
Where's the game at?
In Chicago.
Bears -7, please. I just think right now they're coming off a loss, a heartbreaker against Green Bay. It's going to be a low-scoring game. Shadur's going to struggle in that weather. Like, this is going to be his first big-time game in that sleet, in that wind, all that type of stuff. I think he's going to struggle big time. They're going to gear up to stop the run, force him to beat them, which he can't. So give me the Bears -7.
I think I'm going to be on the opposite side. Give me Browns plus 7.5. Give me under 39. I think this is now where we see the Bears show their true colors on a downward trend going into playoffs.
I just think, my thing is, with the whole, Bears, being overrated, I do think I agree with that. I don't think they're the best team, but they had the Packers up to the last minute last week. Jameis wasn't – not Jameis, sorry. If Caleb wasn't late there, they probably tied the game and scored.
That's a divisional game, though.
Right. This is my point. My point
game.
is that they didn't play that bad last week. And in the twofold of that statement, I don't think Ben Johnson's going to let these people take a downward trend.
Yeah. It's a good coach. My thoughts on the game are The Browns defense is very good at home. The Browns defense is not as good on the road. Those are just stats. Um, I do like the Bears in this game, -7.5, or -7, obviously. This is probably going to be the second team of my teaser that I will bring down to Bears -1. So my teaser is probably going to be looking like Chiefs money line, Bears -1. 7 is a lot. I think Shador can back his way into a backdoor cover. What's the heat you were getting for Shador, Lewis? I wasn't there that day.
People get into their feelings when you make a comment. We were discussing Shador and his starting role on and off the field play. To me, they're two different things, and I have two different feelings about them. I said I didn't like the kid because to me he's cocky and like he thinks he deserves it, and everybody's like, "Oh, he does deserve it. He put in all this work." I understand. You could put in this work, but you haven't done anything in this league to think you're the guy. Yeah, you could be cocky. Sure, be cocky. We're all cocky when we play sports. I suck. I play in a men's league against 35 and 40-year-old Hispanics, and I think I'm him. Am I him? No. Am I going to act like it? Yeah, I am going to act like it. Who cares? But the way he goes about it in a professional sport, to me, other quarterbacks don't do that. Look at Cam Ward.
Yeah.
He's the number 1 pick in this draft. He's humble. He's a dog. He goes out there, puts in the work, and then let his play talk his game, right? This kid does it. On the field, he's doing great. I said he was doing great. He deserved a starting role next season. And we talked about how good he's been doing. And people are like, "Oh, you're just a hater." I'm like, what? I just said he deserved being the starter, that he's playing great off the field. Why do you care so much about what I think about this kid's attitude? I don't like his attitude. I don't got to like everybody's attitude. You're not my cup of tea. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Nico, I don't like Nico's attitude. Does he play great? Yeah, he plays great. He's fucking annoying. He's annoying. It's not the same thing. I care less. At the end of the day, I don't. It's not personal.
Yeah, I get you. I personally feel like he's been the best quarterback for the Browns this year. He's definitely played better than everyone else that has played under center there. I do think he deserves the rest of the season starts, which that's what they gave him. I think 100%. That determines what they do next year. But I do think that I do think the Bears win today. That's all I could give you.
To me, he's the franchise quarterback moving forward.
Yeah,
that's my.
They got good pieces. They got good pieces.
They got to build around them.
They got to build around.
I didn't believe in him going into the season, and he's proven me wrong the few games that he started. But just to me, the cockiness. I think it's cockiness. People are like, "Oh no, it's confidence."
No.
Same thing.
All right, let's move on to an ugly game: 3-10 versus 2-11. Commanders, who just got shut out 31-0, go to the Giants. Giants are only a 2.5-point favorite after that. Over under is 46.5. Lewis, you first.
Yeah, this game is ugly. Washington versus the Giants. This is like a shit bowl. But give me over 46.5.
I like that.
I like that. Okay. Is Jaden Daniels playing? Does anybody know?
No, it's Mariota.
Marcus Mariota.
By the way, last week we said that both when we talked about the Vikings and Commanders, we said that both backups were playing and both starters started. Yeah, so I just wanted to throw that out there. That was great research by you and me. Nico, you're up.
See what happens when I don't come on a Sunday show? You guys don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Lewis earlier wanted to explain reverse line movement by taking the team that the line's moving with.
No, I explained the reverse line movement and took the team that I hated regardless.
No, you didn't. You said under 41.5.
Yeah, I switched it.
Emotional damage.
Bro, I probably won't even fucking look at this game on NFL Red Zone, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you. I'm not gonna touch this game.
I rather watch Wemby put up 21.22 minutes like he did last night.
Wait. So I got to
He's
comment on this. So actually, speaking about this Giants game, people were like, somebody put a comment like, "Oh, is Jackson Dart not cocky?" Comparing him to Shador
No.
Sanders. Yeah, he's cocky, but it just looks better. It comes across differently, and it's not because he's white.
Bro, yo,
No, it's not because he's white.
Stop.
It's just a swagger.
Stop talking.
I feel like people either got it or they don't. You have to like you can't like fake swagger. You either got it or you don't. It's in you or it's not.
But Jackson Dart isn't cocky. Like, go look at his interviews. Go look at all that stuff. Teams are blown away by him. There's a reason why Shador fell to the 5th round. It's because what you're alluding to is attitude. And he goes in there and talks to execs like this. That's cockiness. Jackson Dart knows how to speak. He has the accountability factor. When we've seen it before, when it breaks down for Shador, it doesn't always go that way. I'm pretty sure last year he said in Colorado, my offensive line sucks, so I can't do anything. Like, that's not the way I go about it.
I agree. All right, moving on. Nico, we got the 2-11 Raiders at the Eagles. Eagles are a 12.5-point favorite. Line has stayed the same. Over under 38.5.
I don't think there's any right way to go about this game, to be honest with you. The Eagles could go in there. You said 38.5.
Mm-hmm.
The Eagles could go in there, put up 34 points, 31 points on themselves, and the Raiders can get 10, like last week, like how they backdoored against the Broncos. So that's one spot for the over-under that I don't like. In the other case, the Raiders could keep it close, like they did with the Broncos last week in backdoor. For that reason, I'll be staying off this game.
Lou?
Yeah, give me under 39. I think this is the perfect game for the Eagles. They don't have to score points, which they're immune to. So give me under 39. Yeah, that's the worst quarter. That, you know what? Give me Shador Sanders over Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts is not very good. I think me and Lewis have been saying this all season. I think Monday night showed, or Sunday night. When was that game? Monday night, right?
Monday night.
Monday night showed the type of quarterback that Jalen Hurts is. Now, I think they will simplify the game for him today. I think you'll see a lot of Barkley today. Just because I faced Barkley in 2 semifinal fantasy football leagues.
We're taking all the problems. Take one Barkley.
If I were you guys, take Saquon Barkley to have 3 touchdowns. It's gonna happen. But the Raiders are really bad. I personally didn't think Geno was this bad.
Yeah.
I guess they hid him a lot in Seattle because I was like, damn, Geno's pretty good. Geno can get that team, take him to the playoffs. And then even when he went to Vegas in the offseason, I was like, all right, maybe they make some noise with Vegas. Genty, Max Crosby. But God, Geno is awful.
Sucks. No, Chip Kelly sucks. That's why he got fired midway through the season. He's not a good NFL coordinator. He is atrocious.
I get it. He's not the one making the throws either, though. Come in.
I got you. I agree. Geno Smith isn't that good. But it doesn't help when your offensive coordinator is incompetent and riding a wave of 2013 and Jeremiah Smith.
You know what, guys? Because you guys said all this craziness, give me the Raiders plus 12.5.
Yep, I agree. Got touching that with a 10-foot pole. All right, my boys. Super interested in watching this game. This is either going to be a really good game or this is going to be belt to ass, 45-0. Colts at Seattle. Phillip Rivers, 44-year-old Phillip Rivers, coming back for the first time in over 5 years to throw. We have Seattle, 14-point favorite, over-unders 41.5. Lewis, what are your thoughts?
This one I'm not touching. I don't. Phillip Rivers is a gunslinger.
He is.
And he has nothing to lose. When that guy got on his interview and said he doesn't know his weight, that boy was at least 245. That boy looked huge. He looked like a tight end. But he's still gonna sing it. I got faith in Phillip Rivers. So I don't want to touch this game. I'm scared.
How could you touch this game? You have no idea what's going to happen.
Yes, you do. You know exactly what's going to happen.
He's going to throw 3 picks. He's going to throw 3 picks. He's going to fucking
You know what? If that play is under minus 145, I take Philip Rivers throwing an interception.
Oof, that's a good one.
His over
Let's check
rushing
it out.
yards is 0.5.
I
That's
can
not
see it,
happening.
baby.
Like I
I
can't
can
move.
see it. Yeah, is that happening?
Until QB sneaks for a 1-yard tutty.
Yeah, he's huge. He could. What is the? Let me look at the line for interceptions.
Minus 145. No, yes, minus 145 to throw an interception. That has to be a lock.
Yeah.
He's throwing 2. Can I? You can't even post.
Alternative spread. 2.
Yeah, he's throwing 2. I can see.
Yeah,
I can see him throwing 2.
Give me Philip Rivers over one passing interception.
For sure, I agree.
That's my lock.
Wow, man. All right.
Nico, lean back like that because you know it's a lock. You're like, ooh, I like that play.
Dude, no, the thing is that like he's going like the reason why I like it is because obviously Seattle's very good. That defense is very good. And he's going in there for his first. They're throwing him to the Wolves.
I know.
The guy hasn't even had a week to get his whole playbook together.
And he has to go against the second best defense in the NFL.
I would have called Tom Brady first, if I'm being honest. Like,
yeah, 100%.
If you're gonna do that, might as well.
Tom Brady has a $130 million contract. Philip Rivers coaching high school football. There's a little bit of a difference here.
I get it, but
Did you guys see the interview that Cam Newton was like offended? Do you make a phone call to Cam Newton or Philip Rivers?
Yes, over Philip Rivers, yes, of course.
Yeah, I agree. That I agree with. But
I love Cam Newton though. I'm a Cam Newton fan. I like Cam Newton. So, let's go to the Super Bowl preview. Maybe, who knows? Packers at Broncos. Packers are actually a 1-point favorite against the Broncos in Broncos. 42.5 is the over/under. What is your play, Nico? Do you have a play?
I do. I don't like it. I'm not saying no. I don't like it, but I think you just have to go this way. Why? Okay, I'm gonna put this to you guys first. Why aren't the Broncos favored?
Because they're not good.
Okay, so
because of Bo Nix.
Okay, my play is the Packers money line.
Okay, I have no issues with that.
Yep.
I think the Packers are a better team.
I agree, but it's just like I feel like that defense in Denver is ridiculous. Like I think
the defense in Denver is very good.
Nullifying factor for like the offense's incapabilities, but Bo Nix has shown time and time again that he can win games in the fourth quarter, which is why it scares me. When the line's this short and the under's that short, it's gonna be a close game. I don't know how much I want to go against Bo right now in the fourth quarter, type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
I just think that Bo and the Broncos are that team that just hang around and then they just win. You know, they win ugly. You know, that's just the way they're winning all year.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's like. We're all thinking the same thing. Why? That's why I asked the question. If they're winning ugly, they're winning close games because that defense keeping them in. Why aren't we all saying right now Broncos +2 is a good play? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's just because we can't trust Bo Nix. You know.
Well, right now, if you told me the line was -2 Broncos, I would agree. Because the line is -1.5 favoring the Packers is the reason that I take the Packers.
Yeah, what you're telling me is that the Packers are a 7-point favorite at Green Bay?
No,
right?
4.5.
4.5, 5. Yeah.
Well, isn't it three points for home? So
yeah,
3 points. It would be 4.5 on a neutral site, 7 in Green Bay.
Yeah, 7 in Green Bay.
So the Packers being a touchdown favorite at home against this same Broncos team, obviously I think you have I think there's value in Green Bay -1.5. But again, like the Broncos feels like a team of destiny that just keeps winning these crazy games. Like the Chiefs did last year, and you couldn't explain it. They just kept winning it. Also, I didn't trust Jordan Love until last week. And the only reason I was kind of forced to trust him just because of that line against the Bears. He showed up, though. Made really good throws. Can he do it on the road at Mile High? I don't know. That's tough. This is a really tough game. I didn't know this game was on the slate today. This is a good game. I am going to stay away. That under looks pretty nice, 42.5. If I'm being honest, both defenses are really good. And I trust both defenses more than I trust their offenses. Um, yeah. Lou, you have a play?
Yeah. Give me Packers money line. I think they have the better quarterback. They have the better running back. Mike Parsons is going to be a terror. I just think the Packers are a better team, and they're going to get hot now to go into playoffs. So give me Packers money line.
All right. We move. Go to a Titans at 49ers.
Oh.
49ers are a 12.5 point favorite. Over under is 44.5. Luke.
This one to me, I'm a dogs guy, but give me the 49ers plus 12. Give me the 49ers minus 21. It's all the same. They're going to blow out the Titans.
Okay. Nico?
I don't have a play here, but I like the over. I mean, I'm not going to touch this game. There's a lot more better games. I mean, and this is the thing, like, again, informative show. Big spreads in the NFL are always tough to gauge because it's professional athletes at the day, and then it's also the fact that you're setting these ridiculous totals that anything could happen. The Titans could be up. The Niners could be up 17. I know Lewis sees a 21-point blow, which is fine, but then they score at that, and now it's a 10-point game, and you're screwed.
Yeah, so, I can see that. I'm not going to touch this game.
Me either.
I will say the last 4 times they face each other, Titans have won outright, last 2. And then the 2 previous to that, 49ers won by 2, and then by 13.
All right. Cam Ward wasn't under center there, so I can't tell you. Yeah, I won't touch this game at all. There's nothing there. All right, let's move on to another great NFC showdown. Lions at the Rams. The Rams are a 6-point favorite. Over under is 54.5. Nico, I'll start with you.
So this line opened 4, then went to 4.5. Sharps hit it hard. Sharps hit it hard again at 5. Now it's all the way up to 6. I don't know how you bet against the Rams right now, to be honest with you. So, I mean, if I had to pick, it would definitely be Rams minus 6. But I think I'm going to stay away for now. Depending on how the 1 o'clock slate goes, I might add in Rams minus 6.
You, Lou?
Give me the Lions plus 6. Give me the Lions money line. I think Lions have been playing pretty bad, but they got to show up eventually. And
Pretty bad. They beat the Cowboys.
Yeah, the Cowboys are not – okay, guys, the Cowboys had 2 or 3 weeks of great offensive play.
I agree with you. They're not that good, but what I'm saying is that the fact they were able to score with the Cowboys is very impressive.
Oh, yeah, but I think that the Lions to me are a Super Bowl contending team. I know they've been playing bad this season, but to me, I think they're a contender. So give me the Lions against the Rams. I know everybody's high on the Rams because they're hot, but give me the Lions plus the 6. Give me the Lions money line.
All right. I think that this is going to be a shootout. I think this is going to be whoever has the ball last wins the game. I will probably be on Detroit plus the 6. If it jumps up to 6.5, I'll take the 7. Mm-hmm. The Rams are really good, but so is Detroit. When's the last time you saw Detroit as a 7-point favorite or a 7-point underdog or 6-point underdog? You haven't seen that in a couple of years.
Right.
And I do think that the Lions can keep up with the Rams offensively. So just by that, I will definitely take the Lions plus the 6. I think they keep it close. I actually like that 54, that over 54. Like when you see a big spread like that, I could see both teams in the 30s pretty easily. Okay. So, I'm going to be on the over 54.5. I don't feel as confident. Like I usually like those spreads that are 6 or 7, and I like to use those as my teasers. bring that team down to money line. But I wouldn't feel confident having Rams money line just because I feel like the Lions can win that game. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
All right.
especially with Jameer Gibbs, to me, he's the best running back. Not okay, top 2 running backs in the league.
I mean, his stats say otherwise. His stats say he's number 1, but the other number 1 would probably be Bijan. He's not playing today, so he did his damage on Thursday. Good, congrats by the way on your running back with the Falcons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's move on to Sunday Night Football. We got the Vikings and Cowboys. Cowboys are a 5.5-point favorite. Over unders 47.5. And Nico, what do you like there?
Vikings.
Lined open up at 7.5. By the way,
Vikings +6. Grab it now.
Went through the 7 and now even went through the 6 as well, and now it's at 5.5.
Yeah.
Wow. What about you, Lou?
Give me the Vikings. Plus the points, plus the 5.5. This line should be double digits. Like, I understand how it's not even a touchdown. Cowboys are by far a better team. Vikings suck. Vikings got blown out by everybody. And against one of the most explosive offenses in the NFL, you're giving you 5 points. Give me the Vikings +5. I smell fishy waters.
Yeah, I definitely see that line very fishy, but I'll probably be on the Cowboys on a teaser, bring them down to money line, bring them down to plus 0.5. You see, we talk about this game. I don't see a way the Vikings can win this game. Now, of course, they can win this game. This is the NFL, but I feel comfortable with the Cowboys on taking them money line, right? So, for example, just to show you, the Cowboys line is -6, and their money line is -278. The Rams line is -6, and their money line is -245. So those are the type of plays I like to look at especially on a teaser when I'm going to take them, when I'm going to bring a team down. They're saying that it's more likely it's more of a chance that the Lions can beat the Rams than the Vikings can beat the Cowboys. So just because of that, I'm going to take the Cowboys in a teaser, bring them down to plus 0.5, probably pair that up with the Bears or the Chiefs. Yeah, that's it. Yep. That's going to be my play for that Sunday night. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's move on to the last game of the week. Miami Dolphins go on the road against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is a 3-point favorite. Lined open up at 3.5. Over under is 42.5. And Nico, I'll start with you.
What's under?
42.5.
Yep, that's my play.
Okay.
Dolphins in cold weather. Aaron Rodgers is 428 years old. I just can't trust this game to be a shootout. Like, I can't trust Miami to put up more than 17, and I can't trust Pittsburgh to put up more than 20. Type of thing.
All right. Lou?
Dolphins are playoff bound. Dolphins +3. Dolphins money line. Tua shows up for 1 or 2 games every season to ball out. This is the game. Tua's in the off. You're going to hear that one of the worst chants in the NFL is the Miami Dolphins chant from like 1972 that they still sing in the stadium.
Miami.
And we're going to be singing it.
Greatest football team. Go.
No, I see a trend with you often.
What is the trend?
If it's an NFC North team, an AFC North team, you go the opposite way.
You fade them. They suck. The AFC North sucks. The whole division sucks.
I believe TJ Watt is not playing, which I think that favors the Dolphins a ton. I will be on the Dolphins plus the 3 for sure. I know.
You want to know
I just hate this.
Anytime touchdown, Devin A-Chain, lock it in. Anytime touchdown.
Probably minus 220 at this point.
Yeah, well, you take him for 2 touchdowns.
There we go. Now, if you want to get real ballsy, you take Jalen Wright, the backup running back, for anytime tutty.
No, that's crazy work.
Yeah.
Take 2 over 0.5 rushing yards.
I actually don't think I've seen him run once this season.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's funny. All right, boys. Any last closing argument statements? Anything you want to say?
Lou, give us the lock of the day, play of the month,
play of the year, play of the decade.
The VIPs pay a lot of money for that. But I'm not gonna give that out. I'll give out another one. Give me 1 second.
Get in your DMs.
No. I'm here trying to look at my second best play out of the 4 or 5 that I have. And it's gonna be Phillies Raiders under 37.5.
All right. There you have it, sir.
What?
Phillies Raiders under 37.5.
So a baseball team and the Oakland Raiders. Got it.
Under 37.5.
All right.
No, and you want and my personal play, Bengals money line. Yeah. Joey B is the best quarterback in the league. Bengals
emotional, mad emotional right there. And Nico, give me somebody that's gonna score today.
Oof! I even got on the lab last week. We missed by a leg. Kind of mad at it. Tyler Shuck decided to throw run in 2 tutties instead of throwing 1 to Chris Olave. Would have paid out a nice $2,000.
Run it back.
We're back though. We're back. We're gonna be cooking in the lab pretty soon here. But give me Rashee Rice anytime tutty today. Feels good about it.
I like it. I'm gonna take Devontae Adams anytime touchdown.
But hold up.
This guy's been a touchdown machine.
Let me tell you right now what I would like to see. Give me Ashton Genty anytime tutty. Give me AJ Brown anytime tutty. Give me Ladd McConkey anytime tutty, and give me Dolan Kincaid. I'm sorry, anytime tutty. I don't know what the odds are, but if we get that, we're in the semifinals for our fantasy playoff.
Let me ask you,
what's the running back, Devin?
The running back for me is, believe it or not, I know you're not gonna like it, is the Ravens. I was on the Ravens last week against the Steelers. And again, I like the trend of other teams revenge spot.
I normally see more confidence from your running back. So your running back right now was like,
it's well, because that's what the running back is. I'm not very confident in it, but that's what the running back is. I like Carolina. Carolina's another running back that, well, no, not really. They're off a bye week, whatever. I'm saying running back.
And they outright beat the Rams the week before. So
I'm saying that they're a running back because they lost to the Saints outright at home.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. And now they have them in New Orleans. So that's another running back that I like. Another running back would be Buffalo, playing at
Wait, but hold up. When Patriots. I got on the show and I asked you guys where you were at, I rattled off all 3 of those, and you said you were contrary. You and Lewis took the other side.
Into Lewis.
Yeah, me.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna be thinking.
I really didn't have plays on those games. I was just stating.
You're taking every home. You're taking every home dog today.
Yeah. No.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, Lewis's. Yeah.
Right.
One of them is very emotional though.
Home teams with the points is a recipe for success.
This isn't college basketball. This is not
except for
the NFL.
This is a recipe for success. Hey, yesterday, by the way, you killed it in college basketball.
Yeah, I had a good day.
Yes, he did.
When I see Nico bet on top 25 teams, I fade. When he bets on the top 100 teams, I take his plays.
No, but I took Arkansas, which is a top 25 team. That hit.
Okay.
Devin gave me Oklahoma. That was on Devin, actually. Good play there. Kansas State +4 on the road. That was a hit. NC State was an unranked team playing Kansas, and that kid, Melvin Council, is a 29 3-point shooter, 29% 3-point shooter for his career. Laced 9 threes yesterday.
Yeah. This
is what I don't understand, because if you take – oh, no, they didn't even cover the spread.
NC State was a home favorite as an unranked team playing a ranked team. You have to take the unranked team there.
Yeah.
And the line was 3 or shorter. You have to take NC State there. They should have won that game.
And all the money.
They should have won that game.
Yeah. Kentucky came back in a big way for us. We needed that. They were a team
That was your play of the day, no?
UC San Diego is the best group of 5 team in the country. They blew out Tulane by 30.
You took the play down because you read the line wrong, and they still killed them.
I know. Still killed it. I took it down on our challenge, but we still have it posted, so we're good there. Ohio State went into OT, lost by 1 by 1. We had a -3, and then Bama. So I think overall in the day we went 6-3, 6-3, I believe.
6-3-1 or
6-3-1. Yeah, UCLA pushed.
UCLA
so it was a good day yesterday.
Yep. All right, boys. Good luck today. Let's crush the day. Go Saints. I'm out.
Go Bengals.
And go Chiefs.
Just going for our favorite teams.